Well, sometimes I wish I was not a bad bitch all the time. Like, sometimes I wish I was just an okay bitch.
We don't use that type of language up in here, bitch.
It's just a lot of pressure. Like, I want to wear normal house slippers, not 3-inch heel house shoes.
Stop whining. Listen, being a bad bitch is an honor. We didn't choose this life. This life chose us.
Sometimes I just want to sit down for 5 minutes without wearing a waist trainer.
Oh, this hoe trying to take deep breaths?
Yes!
Breathe when you die, honey, okay?
Bitches, please. Now, Maya, can you tell us where this incredibly fucked up feeling is coming from?
Well, I saw this lady walking down the street without lashes on. And she didn't seem burdened by the pressures of having bald eyes. She seemed fine being an okay bitch.
How you know she was an okay bitch? She could have been a bad bitch with alopecia.
Oh, I see no.
That's what it was.
No, she was an okay bitch. I could tell by her wedges.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being an okay bitch.
What?
Oh, this bitch done lost a man. As long as you're not a basic bitch.
Okay, she found it.
Oh.
I just don't know how I'm supposed to feel safe in the presence of an aspiring okay bitch. Her attendance here undermines the whole notion of the bad bitch support group.
I'm not going nowhere. This is a support group. Y'all supposed to be here to support me, and I don't feel supported right now.
What is happening with Subject 4? She seems to have built up an immunity to the foxycodone. Double her dosage. If women start rejecting impossible beauty standards, we'll go out of business. But ma'am, it isn't safe. She's already at All-Star Weekend level.
Oh, I said go!
What was that?
What is that?
Oh my, what?
Is everything okay in there?
Yes, keep going.
Must be some kickball bitches next door.
Oh, they must have on flat shoes.
Sad news.
What? What?
Just off the top of the bat.
No, I'm not ready for sadness. I'm back to drinking. I have happiness flowing through me. Why are you trying to bring me down, man?
Netflix is just killing shit left and right.
Motherfuck.
Something else just got canceled.
Can you wait until I've actually had some genius juice in me, man?
Fine.
Please, let me sip down the greatness that is Madame Patarini's gin, which we'll get to later on, because, hey, guess what, kids? It's another TV Tam podcast.
Yeah, episode 0286.
Yep, I'm Tommy Milagro.
I'm Bill Frost, and yeah, we're sucking down some Madame Patarini gin.
Yeah, and let's carefully consider the sentence, we, as in Bill and me.
Yeah.
I'm back, baby. I'm back to drinking. No more dry July for me. It's on.
It's wet August. Ew.
Ugh. Why? Why did you have to do it like that? Why did you have to make it
Might as well
weird?
write that down.
All right, yeah. Writing down at August.
We'll dedicate it to August Ames. R.I.P.
No. Better yet, it's moist August.
Ew. We'll also dedicate that to August Ames. R.I.P.
There you go.
Who's August Ames? Google her.
I don't know if I want to.
Go right ahead. See what you get.
Later after we get back into the green room where it's safe.
Yeah.
But for right now, just know if you haven't ever tuned into our podcast, hey, welcome. And it's your problem that it's not safe for work. That's what NSFW means. But if you are our good friend, Dr. Paul White, NSFW means now stereotyping filthy whites.
Okay.
And he had to say this. He called us out, man. He was like,
what did we do?
He wrote to us on the Twitter at TV10 Podcast. Dodged one. Yes, check out Black Lady Sketch. right off the bat, it had me laughing and nodding. So I think we did talk about it before, but
Oh, yeah.
whew, we came close. We came close to alienating our dozen black listeners. And
I think that's being generous.
you're right, half dozen. But still,
Still.
we can't have that. And Dr. White,
I'm sorry. We talked about the Black Lady sketch show plenty of times before it premiered. We talked about at least, I think
well,
we
you
talked.
did. You did.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, me, well, I forget.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
We talked about it.
I know. I know, but
We done covered it.
yeah.
It's a thing. It's on HBO. Robin Thede.
Yeah, but we had to cover that, and we have our NSFW. But again, we are drinking this away with the Madame Patarini's gin from Ogden's own distillery, our fine sponsor.
And an unexpected accessory.
Yeah. So what happened, normally I would get some really fancy accoutrement to complement the gin. As soon as I heard, oh, we're doing gin today, all right, fine.
So
Let's
he's
see what's at
he's
the-
phoning it in.
Well, I didn't really phone it in as much as I drove it in to 7-Eleven,
Phrasing.
and boom, and oh wait, space phrasing?
Space phrasing?
Is that a
Yes.
thing?
No.
Okay. We included some Perrier's sparkling strawberry. So it's different. I feel good.
It works.
It makes me happy.
The secret ingredient is alcohol. So it works just fine.
And once again, did I mention that I'm back to drinking again?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. No more dry July. Back
See.
to wet August.
Yeah. Did we have any business to take care of?
Oh,
I want you to get on the interwebs, make sure we haven't missed any listener mailbags.
actually, thank you for reminding me. We did have something from our good friend Rhiannon, Michelle, Stevens, Stills, Crosby, Nash, Williams, about Veronica Mars.
Belle
Yeah.
Biv DeVoe. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to go down that road because that's poison.
Yes.
All right. Anyway, she talks once again. She emailed us last week, but she's discussing about Veronica Mars. She says, and I quote, "So, let me just start out this email by saying that I have become addicted to Veronica Mars. I have watched all the seasons over about 2 months, but most of that was over the past couple of weeks. The most episodes I've watched, the faster I wanted to watch them. I was totally sucked into the mysteries and fell in love with Logan over and over
Logan.
again.
Oh, Logan.
Oh, yeah. Fillmore from iZombie, but, or was it Fillmore Graves? Either way. I watched them in order, all in order, including the movie. I was worried about the movie, but it actually just felt like a few episodes of the show. They did a really good job with that. They brought past characters all the way through to the end, so it didn't feel disjointed. I only missed Mac, the latest season, and they didn't mention that she was in another country, so they didn't completely ignore her. And the final season was really good, and I'll attempt to not spoiler it, but here are a few notes. 1, there's a ring. 2, there's more than one death. 3, the mystery turns over and over. 4, Veronica lives in Neptune again. That started in the movie and carried over to season 4. 5, Logan, Veronica, Keith, Dick, Wallace, Weeble, Cliff, and Leo are all back. 6, and this is true, I think we covered this. They added Patton Oswalt and J.K. Simmons, who are, as always, fantastic.
Of course.
Yep. 7, it is more adult and a bit graphic, but so was the movie. It's more PG-13, but whatever. 8, Kristen Bell does not disappoint. Well, yeah, and duh, and obviously, and shut up. My favorite throughout the show is that she doesn't swear. She keeps saying cuss words. They explain it in the first episode, and it brings delight in darkness. 9, I won't give it away, but I think this is the end of the Veronica Mars series. Are we talking an Ash versus Evil Dead moment? To be continued. 10, in conclusion, this season does not disappoint. Kind of a repeat, but whatever. If anyone hasn't seen the series, it is a must watch harder. I think that's Hash Brown watch harder. If you've watched the series and haven't seen the movie or season 4, you have to watch it. I watched all of season 4 in a day last Friday. It's totally doable, and I can't recommend this more highly. Until next time, Michelle. So, that is our listener review there.
All right.
And she was very thorough, I have to say.
So, the sad news.
We have to jump back into this. I was
Yep.
on the Veronica Mars high. Let me have that moment, man.
Well, you never watched this show.
Which one?
The OA.
All right, I don't care. Then move on.
Yeah. Canceled by Netflix after 2 seasons.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Really,
Moving on.
really fucking weird show.
Well, on a scale of, when you say weird, on a scale of 1 to Dirk Gently, how weird are we talking here?
I'd say weirder than Dirk Gently.
Whoa. Even weirder than Legion?
Okay, nothing's weirder than Legion.
Okay,
We
so-
can only settle this with a rap battle, by the way.
No, I'm sorry. I can't Jermaine Clement this episode. I've had too much of the genius juice already. Yes, folks, I'm pre-gaming again. Did I mention that?
Yay.
Yay! But the OA, no more. We move on. Got it.
And we had something from Michael Chacon here. This is from the Facebook. This was a comment that we should check out Florida Girls on Pop.
Why? Let's start there. Why? Why is it necessary to check up Florida Girls? Oh, wait. Florida Girls or Florida Girls? There's a difference.
It's Florida Girls.
So it's Florida with the soft F.
Yeah.
All right.
I may have passed on this one because I assumed it was a reality show. I don't think it is.
Oh,
So I
okay.
think this is something I can actually check out.
Oh, okay, because that would have been my first thought right there.
Yeah, it's a
because-
sitcom about Florida. So it is not a reality show. So it is safe for me to check this out. So I will check out Florida Girls on the Pop Network.
But, again, Florida.
I know. Comedy, come on.
Yeah, but there's a difference between, and this is what I've learned from Animaniacs. There's comedy, ha ha, and then there's comedy, ho ho, and then there's comedy, uh-oh. So which one of these does Florida Girls fall into?
We don't know yet.
It's Florida, so I'm guessing comedy, uh-oh. That's my take on that.
Okay. All right.
You never seen Animaniacs, that one episode?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, okay, so now,
What the fuck are you talking about?
did I mention that I was back to drinking again?
Okay, fine, whatever. Oh, and in addition to the Little Mermaid movie, there's going to be a Little Mermaid live stage musical event on ABC.
Okay. And
I hope.
how much outrage are we talking here?
I hope the Little Mermaid's the right color. Let's find out.
And I'm going to address that right now and I'm repeating something I saw on the social medias.
Oh, now what?
No. And it's kind of appropriate for this. Y'all weren't acting so thirsty when Jason Momoa was Aquaman. Now this is the time you get outraged? So
Yeah, was there? I don't recall. Was there any outrage about Jason Momoa?
I'm sorry, who?
Yes, exactly.
All right. And to answer your question, no, because there was some, because A, he wasn't a blonde surfer, B, he wasn't a complete douche, and C, he acted through it?
A live special. They announced this way back in 2017, and they haven't gotten around to actually doing it. A Little Mermaid live stage special with Moana star Auli Cravalaho.
Huh?
I'm sure that's completely wrong.
Do we need to go to Hobbs and Shaw and really get Samoa to really get the pronunciation right?
Yeah, I'm completely off.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well-
I apologize to everyone. Queen Latifah as Ursula and
okay.
Shaggy as Sebastian.
Yes.
So everybody's the wrong color. So this is gonna go off the rails here.
No. We're not going down this road. This is right in all the right ways.
No, I'm speaking for Psycho Twitter.
No.
On behalf of Psycho Twitter, everyone's the wrong color. Therefore, ABC should be shut down and put out of business.
Which is a good time to mention, welcome our good friends at 8chan. We thank you for listening to TV10 Podcast. And, did I mention I'm brown?
I'm kind of curious to see what the backlash to this is going to be.
I'm kind of curious what backlash is going to happen when I mentioned, I'm brown! So... Let's see what happens next. Wait. What's happening on the teddy bear nanny cams? Oh no, never mind. It was just an alert about the weather.
Yeah, so it's gonna happen sometime. So at least they have some stars in place, so we're closer to doing this thing. Also, more news for ABC that Jimmy Kimmel's going to be sticking around for a few more years.
Okay.
He's been making the rumblings. Is like, I'm done with this shit. And then he says, well, ABC made me feel appreciated, which means they backed up the money truck and just unloaded it.
And that's how
because
it works.
Because you got to have a player in late night right now. You can't be switching horses.
Yeah, because what other Jimmy do you want? Fallon? Fuck.
We can't be switching up late night hosts at this juncture.
No, we can't.
Because late night is more important than ever for white guys.
Yeah, actually. You're right. Even though Trevor Noah, but...
Well,
yeah.
I'm talking broadcast.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. All right, moving on.
Broadcast is still a thing, yeah. Mm-hmm. And also, there are going to be more of those Norman Lear live specials. Remember those things when they did All in the Family and the Jeffersons back-to-back in a live event?
Yeah.
Fucking... I think it was over 20 million people watched that.
Bigger question.
That's big fucking numbers, man.
So here's my question. When are they going to do the remake of Chico and the Man?
Chico and the Man could happen. I don't recall if that was a Norman Lear production. Maybe it was.
It just sounds 70s. These
are specifically Norman Lear productions. So that puts things like Sanford and Son on the table. And some other things. Good Times, maybe?
Okay.
Yeah.
Jimmy Walker still around? He's still a thing?
Maybe.
All right.
I don't know.
But Sanford and Son, that's a tough one. I want to say Steve Harvey could do the Red Fox role, but...
Oh, Steve Harvey.
But let's be honest. It has to be played by Dave Chappelle. Has to be done by Dave Chappelle.
He has to be Fred Sanford? I don't think you're going to get Dave Chappelle.
I think so.
I don't think ABC can afford him.
Weirder things have happened just the last 5
Fine,
years.
if you want Dave Chappelle, then Lamont should be Donald Glover.
Ooh. Oh, wait. That reminds me. Are we still in the era of ABC and their executives as to who to book for these shows? I know we were their consultants for a while.
Yeah, I don't think we have their ear, but well, maybe.
No. We had their ear, but it was just a matter of did we get paid? So do we have to get LaChai Girl out there to negotiate with her machete?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, LaChai Girl, we got to reach out to the ABC execs again. I know you've got the negotiating machete, but maybe the negotiating shotgun. I think we're ready for that yet.
Other news from ABC today. This is from the Tubby Critics Association thing happening down in Pasadena.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait. That's right. You're not part of that because, A, you're not Tubby, and you have... What's the word I'm wanting to use? Respect?
Maybe, yeah.
All right.
Or I just...
Don't give a shit?
I'm just not good enough for him. The NYPD Blue revival is not going forward.
Okay.
Not that we knew that there was one in the works.
All right.
But because apparently the bar is too high. The bar is not too high for the proposal, which has been canceled.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a reality show on ABC.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, so, that's not happening anymore.
That's fine. I'm okay with that, but NYPD, what happened there? Jimmy Smits can be bothered, or...
He's busy.
He's not that busy. Star Wars, his character was pretty much done and over with. Let's see. What about Sifowitz?
He's probably Dennis Franz.
That's right.
I believe he's dead.
Are you sure?
I'm just going to say he's dead.
Well, career-wise,
these are wholly uninformed statements we're throwing out here. I'm just going to assume Sifowitz is dead.
You're going to throw that out willy-nilly?
I'd like a ruling on this.
I'm looking at right now on the interwebs, and oh shit, he's still alive. And
Oh, well.
oh my god,
Okay.
he is.
Never mind.
He is graying like a motherfucker.
Oh,
here.
looking great. Okay,
Uh-huh.
cool.
All right.
And Nick Frost and Simon Pegg.
Okay. You have my attention.
You may have seen Simon Pegg recently in The Boys, which we're
Oh.
going to talk about here in a minute.
Oh,
Have
we
you-
finally finished.
Have you delved into this?
Oh, finished it.
Me too. Yeah.
All right, we'll talk about that in a sec.
Nick Frost, Simon Pegg will be doing a horror comedy series for Amazon Prime Video
Yay!
about ghost hunters. They'll be playing ghost hunters.
Is Edgar Wright involved?
Don't know.
Please say yes.
Maybe. Let's find out.
Oh,
Let's see if Uprocks is going to give us any news here.
because
The show will be called Truth Seekers.
Truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might as well put this on the Travel
I
Channel.
like this
Let's
already.
just put it on the Travel Channel, and Melissa Merlot will love
You
it.
mean the Travel Channel?
The Travel Channel, yeah.
Yeah, because we can't be bothered with
The only names attached to this are Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. So don't think Edgar Wright's involved.
Not even as an executive producer?
Maybe he will be.
Okay.
Who knows?
The reason I say that, folks that are tuning in for the first time, see, Nick Frost and Simon Pegg, along with Edgar Wright, did some great TV in a little show called Space, which I believe you can catch somewhere out there on the streaming areas somewhere.
Maybe.
Slipstream that, folks. But they also did some great movies. You probably know them. Shaun of the Dead, The World's End, and I want to say, what was it?
Hot Fuzz.
Thank you. The Cornetto trilogy, folks.
Don't forget Hot Fuzz, man.
Oh, how can you forget that? It is just criminal. But otherwise,
I have a ruling on Spaced.
oh, what have we got?
2 seasons on Hulu.
Okay.
Spaced.
Yeah.
Also on the Roku channel and Tubi.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The Roku channel and Tubi will probably have commercials. Hulu, if you have the premium version, will not have commercials.
Okay.
So there.
Yeah.
There you go. That's where you can find that. Very funny series.
Oh, absolutely. It only ran for 2 seasons?
That's all we have here, yeah.
And that's all you need, because in England, quality, not quantity. So,
The Boys on Prime Video. The story of a world where superheroes are owned by a corporation.
and a bunch of dicks.
And they're a bunch of dickbags.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Total dickbag.
And also, Carl Urban, I believe, I'm just going to say for certain, this series sets the bar for the C word being uttered over how many possible times you can over 8 one-hour episodes.
Yes. And as we've also learned, it's very stretchy, pliable, and,
Jim Jeffries, you're on notice. Okay?
Oh, you want to have Carl Urban and Jeff Jeffries in a see-off?
Cunt off, yes. See who comes out on top on that one. Phrasing, boom.
Wait, is that a thing still? No, that's not a thing.
No.
I will say, though, with Carl Urban's beard, which was on point.
And a Hawaiian shirt, because Hawaiian shirts are having a moment this summer.
Yes. I want to say because Wolverine is pretty much retired, he could be the next Wolverine.
Oh, yeah. Might have to, get him to the gym. But other than that, he could totally be the next Wolverine.
Oh, yeah. But when we talked about this last week, Anthony Starr, Hood.
Anthony Starr from Banshee.
I honestly had to do a double take after you mentioned it.
Not really recognizable.
Oh, my God. But at the same time.
Homelander, he's fucked up. In the series The Boys, you have these superheroes who really don't care much about collateral damage or killing innocents along the way, and they're pretty much only really concerned with furthering their brand.
Look, I'm real sorry. Okay, can we get this? Fuck.
Yeah, and so they're all owned by a corporation, and they have these kind of American Idol tryout to bring in new members to the Seven, who are kind of their Justice League.
Yeah.
And there are characters like Homelander is basically your Superman of the series.
It's like American Idols and The Voice combined together with Justice League.
Yeah. So, and you have your Wonder Woman and a character called Queen Maeve. She's kind of your Wonder Woman. You got The Deep, who is kind of your Aquaman.
Well, let's be clear about this. Not Jason Momoa Aquaman, just douchebag Aquaman.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's the same thing. Moving on.
Yeah. And you have an invisible guy, and so you got these basic superhero type characters. Yeah. And The Boys, which includes Carl Urban.
Yep.
And the son of...
Oh, shit. I'm blanking already. Let me get on IMDb.
Yeah, anyway, these are a group of regular human dudes who have been wronged by superheroes at one point or another in their lives.
So wrong.
And so they're out to bring these fuckers down. Mm-hmm. They're out down to bring down the Vought Corporation that runs all these superheroes, who are trying to break them into the military, it says, which is a whole new revenue stream for this corporation. Is, hey, if we can get, weapons of mass destruction, they're obsolete if we can get these superheroes into the military.
Right.
And that's just a whole new payday for these motherfuckers.
Okay. And let's see. As far as The Boys are concerned, we got Tomer Capone, Frenchie.
Yep.
And then we got Nathan Mitchell. No, wait. Sorry. Not.
No, I want Yui.
Yui?
Yui, the character, Yui.
Oh,
he is the son of famous people.
Oh, yeah. That would be Jack Quaid. That would be the son of...
Dennis Quaid and Meg Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you had the daughter of Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke, big breakout star in Stranger Things this summer. Now here's another one.
Jack Quaid.
Jack Quaid.
Which he honestly looks like what the...
No, he's got that Quaid thing going on where he looks like he's 20 years older than he actually is.
Well, he looks
he already looks like an old dude.
Yeah, he looks like who's the creepy dude from Boardwalk Empire? Michael Shannon, I want to say, or
little bit, yeah,
yeah,
little bit of Michael Shannon in there.
I looked at him and I was like, "You're creeping me out, man, more than usual, more than usual." Seriously, that really is his son. My God!
But I will highly recommend The Boys with the caveat. This is because I was at a certain fast food joint over the weekend.
Oh.
And they had a display, get your promotional The Boys big 32-ounce collector's cup.
Let me guess, from Carl's Jr.
There you go.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor, but I do enjoy the Beyond Burger.
Right?
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, I saw that as well, and I just went, okay, well, maybe I'm interested. And
as I said on the Morning Zoo today, I'm not one to say think of the children, but for fuck's sake, do not let them watch The Boys.
Oh, this is so filthy. I mean...
Filthy, bloody, violent, just all kinds of wrong. This is not for the kids.
And just to illustrate what we're talking about, the language would make Veep blush.
True.
And,
yes.
And more importantly, the blood budget alone... Oh, my God.
Almost near Ash vs. Evil Dead levels.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Holy fuck, yeah.
Jeez.
The Boys is not for the kids.
No.
But we highly recommend it for our adult listeners.
Yay!
I'm sure there are no children listening to this.
Oh.
I certainly hope not.
If you're... Bedtime for you! Bedtime!
If there are any children listening to this, you little cunts, shut this thing off right now.
Oh, and if you tell your mom or your daddy, well, that's a cunt. Well... that's what you are.
We will not. No, we will have no.
We're not raising your kids.
We will have no truck with that.
We will not be raising your kids here. We are not your role models in any way, shape, and or form. Did we take care of that PSA right there?
Yes.
Okay. Are we back on brand? How many points are we getting up with our brand?
Oh, fuck if I know. God damn it. I don't even know. But also want to... Preacher returned last night. A 2-hour season 4 premiere. The final season of Preacher.
Got it locked and loaded on the DVR.
I do as well. I'm looking forward to getting to it. But It's sad knowing this is the final roundup for Preacher.
I want to say it sucks that it's only been 3 seasons, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad. Because how much more of do you have to have of Dominic Cooper's perfectly coiffed hair trying to figure out how to get to God with a vampire and a gun-toting girlfriend?
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, the Preacher, the comic book series, books, comic books, didn't last that long either. But at the same time, it was good for while it lasted. It's going to be okay. I will have to ask, though, the Saint of Killers, should he be our saint? Bigger question. Should we make him onto a votive candle? Come on, AMC. Start getting that marketing going.
And I did have some news about Ray Donovan.
Oh,
And remember, John Voight.
John Voight!
John Voight, by the way, is still on the MAGA train. And yet no one's run him out of Hollywood yet.
You know, I'm trying to drink to be happy. Why are you trying to make me drink to
I'm
be
just
angry?
wondering how much longer John Voight has in him. Because Hollywood doesn't... they don't tolerate the MAGA heads very much.
How old is John Voight again?
Oh, well, you thinking he's going to have an untimely death?
Well, yeah, and
He's going to be part of the Clinton death count, is what you're saying?
Oh, really, Alex Jones? Are we going down this train?
The Clinton body count.
All right, so let's see here. According to this, he was
But
born...
anyway,
Yeah.
Ray Donovan will be back in November with the new season of Shameless, minus Emmy Rossum.
What?
No.
Bullshit!
We've already gone over this. Emmy Rossum is out of the show, and she's on to do nothing, as far as we know.
How drunk was I when this happened?
Yeah, it was not Dry July, so
Okay,
you're
so
not going to
very-
remember, yeah.
Okay, and John Voight is 81, so
Oh, yeah.
any day now.
Yeah, the Clinton body count is coming for him.
And again, Alex Jones, why are we going with this conspiracy theory? Why?
See, Tim Allen manages to survive in Hollywood because he doesn't go there. John Voight goes there all the time.
Why? Why?
So, it just makes me wonder,
How bad?
how much longer does John Voight have?
Until somebody plugs him or God plugs him himself.
Yeah, exactly. Also, besides binging and finishing The Boys, I also finished Another Life on Netflix, the show we were so excited about that got Katie Sackhoff back into space.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not great.
Really? Oh.
It seems like a show that was like assembled via a Netflix algorithm, like a lot of them do anymore. It's just like, oh yeah, well we need this element, and this element.
We need Katie Sackhoff.
Let's throw it all together. We'll film it in Vancouver for $1,000 over the weekend, and Bob's your uncle. We got a Netflix series. Yeah, it's like Arrival meets Alien meets fucking 2001 Space Odyssey meets Star Trek.
I'm just impressed that you use Bob's your uncle into this podcast.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, Katie Sackhoff and everybody in it are acting their asses off, and so they're selling it as hard as they can, but it's not great. It's basically a spaceship being piloted by a bunch of Abercrombie and Fitch models.
Ooh. Ew.
Like, oh yeah, we run a spaceship in our underwear. That makes sense.
God damn.
Yeah,
And I've seen I've smelt their perfume wafting out of their stores. So, ugh.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you weren't standing outside in front of it with your shirt off?
Well, it's just not that pretty.
That's not a job you talk about a lot. Your days at A&F.
Well, mostly, forget the ampersand. It's just, yeah.
AF. And also, the Euphoria wrapped up last night on the HBO with Zendaya.
Okay. With MJ.
Exactly, yeah.
All right.
It will be back for a second season. And I don't want to spoil it for anything, but I think Zendaya, the character, Rue,
Okay.
spoiler, I think she dead.
Oh.
I think she's narrating this thing from beyond the grave.
Okay.
I could be wrong, though.
Is this going to affect her brand on Spider-Man? Bigger question. How much more outrage should we expect when season 2 comes up?
Oh, the outrage came and went very quickly with Euphoria. It was like, oh my God, there's dicks everywhere. Mm-hmm. Dick,
literal.
Dick. Nothing but dicks everywhere.
How many dicks is that?
Dicks and drugs. That should be the name of the show. Mm-hmm. Euphoria, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Dicks and drugs should be the name of that show.
But were we consulted by the HBO higher-ups? No.
No, we were not.
And we're too busy with ABC. We're trying to work on their brand here. HBO, pony up to us. Come on.
Not happening.
Oh, come on. It'll happen if we get the negotiating machete working. Come on. Moving on. Also, coming up this week, new shit happening this week. Oh, how much new?
Well, we know the big thing that's happening this week, and we could segue this into some sports.
Ooh, okay. Hang on. I'm gonna get my little tableau ready for that.
You know what's back on Friday?
Nice.
Glow!
What?
Glow.
Oh yes, thank you.
Gorgeous ladies of wrestling. Now we're in Vegas. Mm-hmm. And I don't recall if the original Glow went to Vegas. I think we might be off the book now.
They're total off.
So George R.R. Martin didn't write this much.
But
little Game of Thrones humor there.
Oh,
that fell completely fucking flat.
Dracarys.
God damn. But yeah, Glow is back on Friday.
Yes, and that makes me happy. And what are you looking forward to most in Glow? Mostly Mark Maron.
I'm not sure about Tyrus anymore.
Yeah, let's just write him off.
I don't know if he's still involved with Glow or not.
He is not a Lumberjackson anymore.
He's still all over Fox News, though. Because as we've learned from The Loudest Voice, being a sexual harassing dick doesn't necessarily mean you're getting knocked down the corporate rung at Fox.
And again, we were champions at Tyrus.
We were, yeah.
We were best buds.
Now we're a little iffy on the whole thing. If not, we're just the fuck out. Maybe we're out of the Tyrus business. We might have to be.
And here's the thing: he was the entertaining part of Greg Gutfeld.
Yeah, that's true.
He was the burly Andy Richter we all hoped for. But now,
the burly Andy Richter we don't deserve.
But no, we don't deserve this and or need this. But Tyrus, I know you still listen to us. Reach out to us, man. Reach out to us. Please prove us wrong. Please. We will Skype you in somehow.
Somehow. The technology is beyond us, but sure, we could try.
That's the only thing. We will try. We will give you that voice. But seriously, dude, don't be that guy. We don't need any more douches like this, okay? All right. Is it that time?
It's sports with Tommy Milagro. Go team!
From the sports desk, we deliver to you only the important sport, the sport of professional wrestling. Oh, not as much stuff to talk about, but we're just going to, as we always do, plow right through it. Phrasing, boom. Wait, that's not a thing anymore? That's not a thing anymore. We're stopping here. Only until Archer comes back. He's on assignment right now.
Oh, how about that season finale?
Oh, we'll get into that once we're out of sports right now. But as it stands, on the sports page, a lot of interesting things. Starting with AAA. That would be in Mexico City. They had their pay-per-view Triple Mania over the weekend, and it featured some stars of AEW. You know, All Elite Wrestling, soon to be our new favorite wrestling brand here. That is wholly endorsed by TV Tan Podcast. We're working on that part. Lawyers are involved, I think. I don't know. Moving on. But among the biggest events coming out of Triple Mania, out of UFC, Cain Velasquez was involved in AAA. Now, why is that name so important, you ask? And I answer.
Why is that name so important?
Funny you should ask that there. He is the dude that beat to shit Brock Lesnar for the UFC Heavyweight Championship. So, if he's going to be a big deal in AAA, who knows if he's going to make his way to WWE? Speculation? Am I starting a rumor? Who cares? Moving on. Moving on to WWE. They got their SummerSlam series. Only two notable things coming out of SummerSlam are that it's going to be Trish Stratus taking on Charlotte Flair. Why? It just feels Canadian.
Yeah, okay.
And it's also going to be Finn Balor, who's going to be going up against Bray Wyatt. And you can catch all that if you're subscribed to the WWE Network for only $9.99.
Not a sponsor.
Don't care. Keep drinking. And, and did I should mention that it's kind of a light news for the sports desk.
It's light news all around.
Oh.
In case you can't tell out there, we're scraping the bottom, below the bottom of the barrel. You can hear it. Yeah.
Oh. I think I can get a few more bits right here. Okay. Speaking of WWE, WWE 2K20 has been released. It's going to be released soon. And on the cover is going to be Roman Reigns and Becky Lynch together the first time on the cover of the WWE 2K20 game, which will be released very soon, as reported by ESPN. And let's see. I'm going to go with I'm going to do something so terrible, so trite, so obvious. I'm going to go to a list.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And don't listeners like a list? They love a good list.
This is not that show.
I know.
Different show.
I know, but I'm stretching out. But halfway through. With Impact Wrestling. Yeah, it's still a thing, but maybe we tossed them to the side a bit, but there's reasons you should still be watching them if you can.
So you have a list of reasons you should be watching Impact Wrestling.
6 reasons.
Damn, okay.
Yeah.
That's 7 more than I could think of.
What's your 7 reasons?
I don't have none. That's what I mean.
You were lying to our
That's what
sports
I mean.
listeners. Fine. I'm going to jump into it right now. 6 reasons you should be watching Impact Wrestling wherever you can. Starting off with, as they say here, long-term storytelling. Hey, they actually have reasons you want to tune in to Impact Wrestling because they want you to be engaged with their stars. Ever since Don Callis, he is currently with New Japan Pro Wrestling commentary. He is taking charge of Impact Wrestling's, and he has made sure that you really pay attention to why it's important to who is beating who. So, that's a good reason right there. And also, actually, I'm going to shorten this to at least 3 good reasons here. Actual characters. Like, nothing WWE related. They want you to care about some of these characters that are involved, such as Eddie Edwards. Why is he fighting with Killer Cross? Good reasons right there. And how bloody is Bloody going to be? Which actually brings us to Violent Variety. They don't care about who gets involved in what, whether it's a first blood match or an intergender match, which actually segues nicely to the real man. Now, we mentioned Becky Lynch. She is the man, but the real man is Tessa Blanchard, who, incidentally, you can find on Women of Wrestling on Access TV and on Access TV. And she has done some intergender matches, most notably with Sami Callihan of late. So very important, and keep an eye on her. She is going to go far in the business, and they're always good to try new things. Seriously, folks, Impact Wrestling does want to try different things with their wrestling brand here, And no, don't worry, folks. Hulk Hogan's not going to return, nor is Eric Bischoff. Breathe easier now. They've already ruined it too much. But they are willing to try things, whether it's King of the Mountain, the Ultimate X Wars, or the Lethal Lockdown. They don't mind the gimmick matches so much. And they are willing to do everything they can to make sure that they get viewers to view their product, which will probably help more if, according to rumor, if they get on Access TV, that might happen soon. So, until then, when you can find Impact Wrestling, which I believe is still on the Destination Channel, Pop, no, wait, not Pop anymore, somewhere down there, just know you heard about it on the sports desk because it's...
And sports, Tommy Milagro, go team.
Okay, scrape that a little bit off, and got it off the shoe. Moving on.
Remember Bull? Michael Weatherly had a little problem with Eliza Dushku.
Oh,
and
yeah.
CBS said, "Here's several $1 million, Eliza. Can you shut up now?"
Mm-hmm. And she said, "Fuck you, no."
Well, actually,
Like the boss that she is.
Actually, she took the money.
And still talk about it.
Still talking about it, though.
That's what makes her a boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't, "Here's the money and shut up." It was just like, "Here's the money."
I'm still talking about this motherfucker.
You're still talking about it, yeah. By the way, I think she's very pregnant.
Oh.
I think she's having a baby. It might have already had it.
Is she gonna?
Her and Kristen Ritter right around exactly the same time, or having popping out babies.
They're synced.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we got Jessica Jones and Faith.
Yeah.
I want that.
How about that, huh?
I want this to happen somehow.
Yeah.
Netflix, make it happen.
But,
I know you canceled Jessica Jones. Make it happen.
The CBS network head Kelly Call was asked about Bull's divisive renewal during the network's TCA, that's a Tubby Critics Association, press tour earlier this week, and he doubled down on his unwavering support for the show. The reason they keep it around? It's a popular show.
You mean for old listeners?
It's a popular show.
For old listeners?
Well, viewers.
And that too.
They don't listen to Bull, they watch it.
But
Unless they've gone blind from cataracts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe they're listening to it. Yeah. It's a very popular show. More than 10 million people watch every week. Michael is loved by our audience. That is Michael Weatherly. People continue to watch even after these allegations came out. So, it's a popular show. It's a very good show. And Michael Weatherly, he's getting counseling. So there you go.
Bullshit.
So there, no, just Bull.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Ha! Okay. Is that the last we can ever talk about Bull?
Well, it'll be back in the fall.
God.
And we can continue to ignore it then.
Okay. I'm all right with that.
How much time have we ever given Bull? Not much.
We have given no shits about Bull.
Yeah, so I believe if it hasn't already, Schitt's Creek will be leaving Netflix like, everything else.
No!
Like everything else they don't create in-house. That's the thing with Netflix anymore. They just want all of their own in-house productions. I don't think they give a fuck about any off-network acquisitions anymore.
Well, they want to try to start up their studio out in Albuquerque, so they want to get that up and running.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. That is a thing still, right?
So Schitt's Creek will no longer be there, but it has a new home, or it will sometime soon. No, shit, it's already started.
What? Breaking news.
It has already happened.
Breaking news, everybody. Breaking news.
Schitt's Creek is now on CW Seed.
Oh, okay.
It's free.
Yeah, but
It has ads.
it's the seed. Ugh.
CW Seed, not to be confused with the CW app or the website,
Right.
where you can watch all the CW shows the next day for
The cool
free.
stuff.
The cool stuff, yeah, for about 5 episodes back. It will be there.
Meh. I'm just saying meh. I feel very meh about that.
You're not down with that, huh?
After iZombie is done,
How often do you watch Schitt's Creek? Have you ever watched Schitt's Creek?
I have not.
Okay, a lot of people they're gonna want to binge it somewhere.
They're gonna jump on it. Is what you're saying? Okay.
True. Yeah. And Gal Gadot.
Oh, okay. You got my attention again.
I'm sorry, Gadot.
Thank you.
She's not French, for fuck's sake.
What kind of news really are you?
She's going to be starring in a Showtime limited series based on the life of Hedy Lamarr.
What?
starring as Hedy Lamarr, film actress of yore.
That's Headley.
No, we're not doing Blazing Saddles here. See, kids, Blazing Saddles was a Mel Brooks movie from the 70s, and there was a whole running joke about Hedy Lamarr.
That's Headley.
Excuse me.
That is still my favorite line.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
There you go.
And I'm going to say finally this, kind of an interesting article from the New York Post.
Why?
No, not the New Yorker, not the New York Times, the New York Post. About series anymore that are taking so fucking long between seasons. You think Game of Thrones was the OG of this phenomenon? No, shows like Westworld, we're not going to be seeing. We last saw Westworld sometime last year, I think, if that. Yeah. We'll not be seeing it at least until late 2020.
Why?
Coming back in a couple of weeks, maybe even next week. Mindhunter on Netflix. Been 2 fucking years since the first season.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And other shows like Better Call Saul, not back until 2020.
Well, we knew that, but still.
Ozark on Netflix, not back until 2020.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
So basically, this whole phenomenon of fucking Homeland also won't be back until 2020. That's 2 years off for Homeland.
Yeah, and we're titling this under series taking so fucking long.
Oh yeah, as far as Westworld goes, the last episode was June of 2018.
Oh shit.
We still have no announced premiere date for the 3rd season of Westworld.
Bigger question. When is Deckard going to be involved hunting down Evan Rachel Wood? That's what I want to know.
Who? What?
Oh, and I was trying to go for a Blade Runner thing there. So too much?
Might have been too much of a deep cut there.
Okay. What? Seriously? Blade Runner was too much of a deep cut?
I don't fucking know.
I don't care either. All right.
We're just trying to pull this episode out of the shitter. We're doing our best. Next week we'll have a guest who will liven things up.
Yeah, well, we're just trying to yank out everything we can.
Yeah, we're just barely making our way through this one here.
Oh man, all I know is this August. It may be a wet August, but we're feeling dry at this point.
So anyway, we're gonna tell the people what they should be watching harder on the TV looky box.
Oh, yes.
This week, and my most hearty recommendation goes to The Boys on Prime Video.
Oh, you really dug it.
Love it. Yeah, I love it almost as much as I love Doom Patrol.
I'm gonna say I love it only for Elizabeth Shue as a badass bitch.
Yeah, where's she been?
I know, and not just a badass bitch. She's a mom too.
Yep.
So respect women.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else you got?
Also, I'll say the 5th and final season of Killjoys is happening right now.
Still milking the Killjoy.
I don't understand what's going on, but I'm gonna see it through to the end.
You don't care either.
It's dumb fun.
Okay.
It's dumb space fun.
Okay.
And a lot has happened, and I'm like, I'm not really sure what is happening anymore, but I'm still on board with it.
I'm going to throw in there Legion. Even though I don't know what the fuck's going on, I haven't been taking any drugs, and I was sober while this show was still going on.
We can only settle this with a rap battle.
Yeah, but...
Oh, you found a baby? Can I have it? Jason Mantzoukas, MVP guest appearance of the year.
Yeah.
On Legion.
All I know is I would be beaten like a dog if I went into a rap battle with Jermaine Clement.
I think so, yeah.
We all know this.
You got that Flight of the Conchords history behind him.
Oh, yeah.
You know he's got skills.
Oh, he definitely got skills.
He's a hip-hop-opotamus. His rhymes are bottomless.
Oh, I see what you did there. Thank you for bringing that back.
Yeah, so also in addition to Glow, dropping Friday on Netflix, here's another thing on Netflix. A new 1-hour special, Rocko's Modern Life. One of my favorite cartoons from the 90s from Nickelodeon.
Okay.
See, this is something that the younger Frost watched, but I probably watched it more.
Oh, okay.
This ran from 1993 to 1996 on Nickelodeon, starring the lovable little wallaby Rocco
Oh,
and his pal Heifer and Filbert.
Filbert?
Yeah. And this show ran for 3 years on Nickelodeon, and apparently I missed the series finale back then because it says here that Rocco, Heifer, and Filbert have been lost in space for all these years, and now they're just returning, and now they have to readjust to Rocco's new modern life.
What in the name of
I don't
Mystery Science Theater 3000?
I don't know. I did not know that they had been lost in space somehow.
Yeah.
But
All
that's
right.
what it says here. Now they're back on Earth after being lost in space since 1996.
Okay. All right.
So you know,
It's a thing. It's
Yeah,
going to be a thing.
I don't know if they ran into Captain Marvel up there.
Hey, Peter Parker.
Yeah. Coming up on Sunday, season 2 premiere of Succession on HBO.
Okay.
Do you remember this?
Nope. Should I?
Succession is about the family of a media mogul, a Rupert Murdoch type. And he's getting a little up there in age, and they're trying to figure out, okay, how do we convince this patriarch, decrepit motherfucker to step down and let us take over the business?
Oh, this is on HBO.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
with
very-
Brian Cox and...
Very dark comedy, yes.
Oh, and the talented Culkin.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now it's kicking back in.
Yes.
Okay. But on a scale of 1 to the loudest voice, how does it compare?
The loudest voice might be unintentionally funnier. Just because now we've reached the point where Roger Ailes can't get it up to diddle any of his secretaries.
Oh. Oh, what a shame.
So that's funny and sad at the same time for the loudest voice.
Oh.
But at least Roger Ailes will be dead soon again. So we
Yeah.
get the joy of seeing Roger Ailes die again on the loudest voice on Showtime on Sundays. Another recommendation there.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also The Rook, which here's another instance of a show. It's like, I'm not really sure what's going on, but I'm all in. So I'm following a few shows where I don't necessarily know what the fuck's going on. So either I'm an idiot or these shows are really confusing.
Okay, but we talked about this before. With respect to The Rook, are you just hate watching?
Maybe.
I kind of feel like you are.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, because I was looking on the Twitter the other day, and people were going, I like the book, but what the fuck is going on with the TV? And I responded back, well, yeah, we covered this on TV 10 podcast because it's kind of hate watching.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So, yeah. It's on Stars. I'm watching it. I'm not really sure. Don't think it was a good idea to cancel Counterpart and throw money at this thing.
Yeah.
I think we should have had like a third season of Counterpart.
We needed more J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
It's just...
So maybe just cancel The Rook, bring back Counterpart, and maybe put Olivia Munn on Counterpart.
Or better
Give her
yet-
something to do there.
Or better yet, bring J.K. Simmons back to The Rook.
Yeah, bring J.K. Simmons into The Rook.
Yeah.
That could help things along, yeah.
Oh, so much.
Same character. Same two characters.
Oh.
Sure, why not?
I see how you're doing it.
Yeah, okay, I like that. Also, coming up this week, I don't know, this might be a Fuck That Show recommendation.
No.
This is definitely a hate watch thing. The Beverly Hills 90210 reunion on Fox.
Excuse me, sir. That's BH.
Oh, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's happening this week. And I really don't know what to expect from that at all.
I know.
Other than Luke Perry,
he,
you made the right choice, dude.
Yeah. Which, by the way, our movie recommend, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Luke Perry, great scene.
Haven't seen it yet.
Oh, what?
I know. I had a busy weekend.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I can see that.
I was rocking Tooele.
Which are words you never hear in the same sentence, but
Nope. And also was in a recording studio all weekend.
That makes more sense.
Ensconced, if you will.
Ensconced.
With Rick Rubin.
Oh, okay. And
At least he said he was Rick Rubin.
how
He
big
was
of a beard?
he was a smelly bearded guy, so I just assumed he was Rick Rubin, and he didn't deny it.
Was yoga involved in Buddhism?
No, but there were a lot of gin rickies.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna believe it.
So I've not had the opportunity yet to see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but fuck yeah, it's playing at Broovies, so it's pretty likely.
And more importantly, fuck that show to BH 90210. That's how we circled back here, folks.
Okay, yeah. I have a really good recommendation here.
Which one?
We talked about it last week. I want to re-emphasize this. Sherman's Showcase on IFC. The show that's a retrospective of a fictional Soul Train type show.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, my God. It is so weird.
Okay.
It is much weirder than expected.
Like, how much?
Very strange. Very, it's almost Adult Swim strange.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sherman's Showcase on IFC.
So, on a scale of 1 to Tim and Eric, how...
It's inching in on Tim and Eric territory.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah. But in a good way.
Please, folks, know that your medicinals may need to be upped watching Sherman's Showcase.
Check your meds.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We always ask that. And let's see, anything else? Or I can't think of anything else that's important to watch other than Glow and Preacher. Oh, yeah, Preacher. Preacher, watch harder. Final season.
Of
That's
course.
Important.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to say there's something else. Nope. Right? That's all I got right here.
Yeah, we that can be enough for now.
Yeah. August is going to get real busy.
We're just going to wrap this half-assed episode.
Phrasing? Boom.
Not even phrasing. No. We want to thank Madame Patarini Gin.
Courtesy of Ogden's Own Distillery. And we should also thank our other fine sponsors, Sugar House Distillery and Outlaw Distillery, and Bohemian Brewery, which is also great if you combine them somehow with our other fine sponsor, Booze-Teak.
Yeah.
So many ways you can get drunk while watching TV, which we highly recommend. Just not driving. That's just irresponsible.
Obviously, that's what we do here.
Yeah. I think, is that all the business that we got there? Oh, other than you need to reach out to us at Twitter. You need to reach out to us on Facebook. And also our email at gmail.com, all TV10 Podcast.
Yeah, I would like to hear from someone. We mentioned shows such as Westworld and Better Call Saul and Ozark and other shows that are taking
way too fucking long.
Taking 2 years or longer to return to your screens for their next seasons.
Stop it!
And I want to know, do you have any shows besides those, or maybe those specifically, that you're saying, is this show fucking coming back ever?
Come back to us!
Like, what shows are you sick of waiting for? Mm-hmm. And will you get back into them when they return? Are you an Ozark fan, but maybe this wait is going to put you off? And like, no, fuck it.
Bigger question. Anybody an Ozark fan?
Oh, a lot of people love Ozark.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I talked to a lot of people that says, oh, you're not watching Ozark? Man, it's as good as Breaking Bad. I go, I've seen some of Ozark, and you were wrong, but
yeah,
it's pretty good, but it's not Breaking Bad good.
Well, what is anymore?
No, you cannot compare it to Breaking Bad.
No.
I'm sorry, no.
Nope.
Yeah, and I think we've taken care of... Check out this month's Content Shifter on slugmag.com, also at billfrost.tv. You can find it either place. This month's streaming TV column is all about Pluto TV.
You really dived into it.
I lay out, here's 11 of the hundreds of channels that are on there for free that are, there's a lot of shit in there too, but there's a lot of good shit in there. There's real shit and there's good shit on Pluto TV.
Okay.
And I would recommend checking it out. Either getting the app on your smart TV, your streaming device, whatever you use, your Roku, your Amazon Fire. Mm-hmm. What else is there? There's Apple. There's a whole lot of streaming devices out there. Or you can just go directly to Pluto.tv. You can watch it right on your computer. There's also a phone app. If you want to watch TV on your phone, I can't recommend that, but if you want to, go right ahead.
It's your business.
I recommend some channels such as the Funny AF channel, which is where you can see the lost season of CISO's Bajillion Dollar Properties.
Oh God.
With Paul F. Tompkins.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Also, there's the Comedy Central channel where you can binge a lot of episodes of Drawn Together and Another Period.
Oh.
They got some old episodes I just noticed today of Not Safe with Nikki Glazer. Very funny series. And also there's the Conspiracy Channel.
Oh.
Which is Round the Clock Conspiracies.
Oh, so
we debunk of whether Pink Floyd actually landed on the dark side of the moon,
In
or,
other words,
7-Eleven was an inside job.
in other words, this should be renamed the Merlot channel.
Maybe, yeah. I think Melissa would quite enjoy that channel. There's also the THC channel, which is not the Homemaker channel. It's all about weed.
Really?
Yeah, it's all.
I can't imagine that.
So just imagine, you get what you expect on that channel. A whole lot, some Cheech and Chong movies. Maybe more Doug Benson that is healthy, but also there's a series on there called Dope State, which is about a mockumentary style series about about pot shops, about legal marijuana shops.
Oh,
Yeah, it's in there.
but is
There's also an Impact Wrestling channel.
Oh yeah,
A lot of old classics there.
Okay. Which features some of WWE superstars now.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah.
But regarding the THC channel, is Desus and
Desus and Mero? No, they're exclusive to Showtime now.
Damn. But at the same time, I get it.
Yeah.
What about what are some other current pot smokers that the youngins would enjoy?
I can't remember what else. I can't remember.
Well, okay, I see what you're saying.
It's just a lot of weed-related stuff. Basically, all of the weed-related shows that you can't get on Viceland, they're on the THC channel on Pluto TV.
When Viceland is saying, "Yo, you're too much,"
You're too high for this show. Yeah, exactly. So that's enough now. We want to thank Madam Padrini. We want to thank you for listening, and tune in next week. We'll have a special guest to liven this shit up. We're not going to tell you who. It's going to be a surprise.
And just know,
It's not Rick Rubin.
damn it. That's fine.
There's only one way this can end. A rap battle.
I'm the old wizard who lives in the shoe. Slick Mac Daddy from the Ice Cube. My body's quite muscular, bloodstream's corpuscular. If you step to me, fuckers, you'll be sorry, sir. Oh yes, you'll be sorry.
I'm the big bad wolf, that's what I'm telling you. I've got a sensitive nose, that's why I'm smelling you. I'll roofie your daughter, hell, I'll roofie your son. I'm faster than a gun so you can hide, but you can't run.
I'm an old school warlock, slept in more bears' beds than Goldilocks. Stay away from my kid, or I'll beat you with my cock. You may be an animal, but I'm a magical mammal who can turn you into ash, and then I'll go on sabbatical. You got all of the id and none of the ego. You're all bark and no bite, while I fly like an eagle.
I'm the supine lupine, my libido kills sunshine, moody and spicy like a fine-ass toilet wine. I'm the new norm, like stepmother porn, like a snatch and grab in a college dorm. I'm everything that's real, like the fact that veal is really adorable baby cows who scream for their mommies when they die. Screams.
I'll take your reality and I'll break it in half. Then I'll go take a shower. Or maybe a bath. See, I'm classy, I'm elegant, like a diplomat or a delegate. I've got balls of an elephant, by which I mean I'm masculine. I've got a lot of nice feminine qualities too. You could say I'm the mother of disaster, the battle master. You call yourself a wolf, you're a shitty little bastard.
I'm the Loco Lobo and your name is me. Here is my lap, come take a seat. I've got a spiky erection like your daddy at bedtime, holding you tight and reading Once Upon a Hate Crime. I'm a hepatitis outbreak at a homeless encampment. I'm realer than real, I only got bad news. Now get out of my way, cause I win and you lose.
You're scared little boy and you're crying boo. boo-hoo because you know deep inside that nobody loves you. I got family and friends. I give money to charity. Every year on my birthday, people send me cards and letters. My mom and dad still write to me. Little old ladies still smile at me. Puppies aren't afraid of me. I get more hugs than hate mail, and I go to bed happy. Can you say that? You sad, sad man.